Marla Goldberrg. So, as you may know, or if you don't know, I am the creator and host of Guided Spirit Conversations podcast. When I created this podcast almost 5 years ago, can you believe it? Almost 5 years. April of 2023 will be my 5th anniversary of doing this amazing show, which I created with you in mind. And when I say that, I wanted to put together a show and bring something to you where you can learn about new metaphysicians or spiritual leaders that you may or may not know about around the globe, bring you new modalities or techniques, or just the way each guest handles what they do with their clients. Tips, tools, and techniques that you can easily incorporate into your life. And general information and talk that can be fun, enlightening, informative, all of the above, and educational. So, Guided Spirit Conversations has been on the air on Thursdays at 12 noon Eastern Time for almost 5 years. You can find it on my YouTube page of the same name, Guided Spirit Conversations, my Facebook page of the same name, on my Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram. It gets streamed to a number of locations. If you are not able to watch the show live, then guess what? We upload it to your favorite listening platforms. Yes, there's Apple and iTunes and Spotify and so many. And so today's show, because it goes live in a little bit less than an hour, I have today's guest, Nancy Weber, joining me. So Nancy was referred to me by a dear friend, and she sounded so amazing. And when I read her bio, I was just gobsmacked at her journey, how she got to where she was. Like many of us, like for people, especially in my generation, we don't wake up and say, oh, I'm going to be a healer. I'm going to be a psychic. Many of us got on this path because our life just fell apart. I know mine did. I know many of the people who I had the privilege of sharing my education with also had those kind of situations, which all led them to their spiritual paths. And so Nancy is unlike me in the sense that though her path started way younger than mine did, her path started in one direction and took a turn, guiding her to where she is today, step by step. And consummate educating, learner. She loves her education and continues to learn. Nancy is a nurse, minister, medical intuitive, animal communicator, holistic lifestyle educator, certified clinical aromatherapist. She is a psychic detective. She's an author. She's also a healer. And Nancy has written 3 books: The Life of a Psychic Detective, All Nature Speaks, Conversations with Pets and Wildlife, which I just love the idea of being able to talk to our pets, not just talking to them, because I've always talked to mine, but to be able to hear them in return, to be able to know what's going on with them and how you can give them the absolute best based on what they share with you. So it's just a little bit about Nancy, what Nancy has done. Her website and blogs and information are going to be in the blogs, so you will be able to contact her. This is an interactive podcast, so you can type in your questions for Nancy and or myself, and she and or I, or both, will be more than happy to answer them for you. If you like Guided Spirit Conversations, continue liking it, subscribe to it, so you don't miss an exciting show, because we have got, each year, this show has gotten more and more amazing based on the people who I'm able to procure to talk about what they do for you. And 2023 is no different, and I'm so excited about what's coming down the pike with it. Tell me what you want to know, or what you want to see, or who you might want to see a technique, information about a specific healer or metaphysician. email me at marla@mghealer.com, and I'd be happy to take all of your suggestions and try to accommodate that for 2023. I'm so excited. I can't wait. As this year is ending, oh my God, there's so much going on. So many beautiful, wonderful things that I just can't wait to share with you. One of the things that I'm working on that I'm going to just give you a little tease about is the Purple Book of Trusted Metaphysicians and More. The metaphysicians have been, for no better way of saying, it's not hand-chosen, but personally chosen by me, because these are people who have come across my path through their guest spots on my show, through special events or other kind of involvement that I have. So I know these people in one capacity or another, and know and trust what they do. There are some people that are not even metaphysicians, but they're so integrous. Okay. They have so much integrity that I want to have them in here, because I want to have a resource directory for you of people who I trust, know, and trust, so that when you're looking for whatever kind of service you're looking for, you know that they had been vetted to some capacity by me. So I'm so excited about putting this together. I'm so excited about the metaphysicians that have agreed to participate. And I'm going to keep teasing you until the launch, and I'm going to keep teasing you about the launch, because I'm not divulging that launch date as of yet. But suffice to say, I'm really excited about it. And the beautiful thing is there's no cost to the public, none whatsoever. So you can go and research these metaphysicians, these spiritual leaders, these ethical professionals, to help you in your life. So I'm really excited about that. I am putting together a couple of classes for 2023. So I'm really excited about that, and more announcement will be done down the way. Trying to think what else I want to share with you, that I want to tease you with just a little bit as I'm finishing up this announcement. I think I'll leave it at that. Please check out my website at Marla Goldberrg, Goldberg has 2Rs.com, and see how I can work with you. I do offer a complimentary 20-minute consultation slash evaluation to see what would best serve you from my perspective based on what you share with me. So check me out, see what I do, how I can work with you. And I am so happy about the opportunity to work with you and to be in your ears, whether it's through the video of my show or the audio. All right, well, I'm going to go get ready for the show. In the meantime, as always, I send you love, blessings, and gratitude. Grateful that you're in my life in whatever capacity you're in it. For not only are you my student, you are my teacher. I'm not just your teacher, I am your student. So thank you. I also want to say these words to you. So if you've heard them before, well, it's just one more time. If you haven't heard them today, well, let me be the first. I love you. You are so loved, not just by me, not just by your family and friends, but you've got so many beings on the other side of the veil that are just loving you and conspiring on your behalf, or want to conspire on your behalf, but can't do it until you ask for what it is you need. I know it sounds so, but we forget that we can talk to these beings on the other side of the veil, and they're here to listen to us, and they're here to conspire on our behalf, to go and do our bidding for our highest and best good. Yes, highest and best good is a huge statement, because sometimes you go, but it didn't happen. It didn't happen. If it didn't happen, if they didn't give you guidance information, if you didn't, hear a message, it might be because you need to figure out why you're in the situation you are, because we're always where we're supposed to be for our learning experience. And so in saying that, sometimes, and I will share from my own experiences, I had been leveled, absolutely leveled. My life shattered yet again, and I am just wailing and bawling and confused and need to know how to figure things out. And I ask for help. And either I'm too much in my head where I missed it, or they were like, this is something you have to learn because you're not learning and you need to grow from this. And so that's part of where I have received my education in our school. So know that ask for what it is you need. The second part of that is you need to be open to how it comes to you. It's not linear. And that's probably why I missed so much guidance, because I was more in the victimhood of my life rather than how to get out of the victimhood and how to get strong and how to heal. So you may receive your messages in your head, which would be the most linear, right? As you're driving, washing your hair, taking a shower, whatever it might be, you'll hear the answer. But sometimes you'll hear it in a quote in a TV show or movie. You will overhear someone talking. You might see something pass by your Facebook feed, which is exactly what you need at that moment. A book might fall off the shelf and open to a page that you need to read. There's so many very, very subtle ways that Spirit can come to you with your answers. So the most important thing is to be as mindful as possible, pay attention, and take it in. You don't have to act on anything right away. You can write it down. You can marinate on it. That's all up to you. But know that your beings on the other side do love you. They want for your highest and best good. They want you to live a life that's full of love, laughter, prosperity, great health, and all that comes with it. Okay. Well, I've gone on for a minute about that, but I always find that this information is really important to just keep repeating because, look, we're busy people. Many of us are just busy, and we forget that we can ask. I know I have many times. I've gotten better over the course of my journey on this path, but I still forget at times. I still get emotional and forget to ask for what it is I need. So this is just a little gentle nudge to remind you to talk to your beings on the other side. Even if you just want to have a conversation, they're there to listen. Okay, I will be back with you in about 47 minutes. And until then, sending you love, kisses, and holiday hugs.